We're left hand.
We make one-of-a-kind clothes. We find stuff from different vintage stores or thrift stores, and we completely chop it up and make it into something else. I started sewing when I was really young. I love to shop, so my mom kind of was scared of me wanting to shop all the time and decided to turn it into me learning how to make my own stuff. Everyone in my little small southern town thought I was kind of a total weirdo, but after that I went to a one-year program in London and then came back to the US for art school at SCAT, and then dropped out of school because I realized I could do it all on my own, and then made my way to LA. I always want to touch every single piece that comes out of Left Hand, and I feel like if I had to remake the same hoodie 20 times, I'd start getting bored. So I decided to just make a different piece every single time. I was so excited when Chase from The Hive hit me up to make special gifts for his clients: Ghostemane, Alien Body, Young Bae, Little Tracy, RL Grime, Foos Gone Wild, Casey Fry, 100 Gex, and Shoreline Mafia. The process started by doing research on each artist and coming up with custom designs. We had a bunch of fun. I'm a huge fan of a lot of those artists, so it was a blast. So there's a lot of time that goes into each hoodie, a lot of time and a lot of thought. We do a bunch of research and kind of get inspired by the music and music videos and try to make it super special for each artist, and we wanted to give them something that they really appreciated and related to. We went to Santee Alley, which is a market in downtown LA, where they kind of sell all kinds of trinkets from fake jewelry to toys and all different stuff. We wanted to have packaging that represented Left Hand. So we went to a toy store and actually bought these girls on scooters because their packaging was really cool. And then we folded the hoodies up and put them all in the boxes. So it kind of felt like you were opening a toy for Christmas. So after we finished all of the hoodies and were super excited about them, we got to pick packaging. That was kind of the final process and equally as thought out as the designs themselves, because we really wanted to represent Left Hand through the packaging. So they probably had no idea what they were getting, and then opened it up and it looked like a toy, and then it happened to be a custom hoodie inspired by their personal style.
For this project, it was definitely a lot of internet stalking. That's where we do most of our research in general, is finding any kind of information of these hoodies. It's going and looking at their profiles, looking at their YouTube, their Twitter, Instagram, everything, and just trying to figure out as much information about these people to catch any type of inspiration of what we would want to make for them.
Yeah, I'm kind of a total spaz. My brain works a million miles an hour, so I'll be walking down the street talking about what I have to do that day and randomly see something that I realize inspires me and I need to recreate somehow in clothes, and totally just stop, write it down in my notes, tell Gabby, and then go back to whatever we had to do that day.
For the 100 Gex hoodie, we kind of just drew a lot of inspiration from their videos.
That one was the hardest. I think as musicians, we admire both of them, even visually. We were kind of stumped on, and we didn't know where we wanted to go with it. And then last minute, we decided let's do one more black and white, and one more crazy colorful with geckos and random imagery of raves and mosh pits and stuff like that.
I think it was one's more playful and one's a little bit more serious, but they're both very much on brand, I would say.
The Foos Gone Wild hoodie, so we were playing around with it, and it was the one that I was do more and make way better. We watched a bunch of Foos Gone Wild YouTube videos, and we're all just laughing out loud. Last minute, I switched it up and played with the two guns and that one center patch, and realized this looks fucking tight. This might be my favorite hoodie so far, and it was kind of accidental. For the Casey Fry hoodie, we kind of wondering what we wanted to do for him. We both send each other his videos back and forth all the time and just laugh. We wanted to make it super special. And then it came to me that he might love to do his own feel like he was kind of creating his own hoodie. So we'd made a hoodie in the past that was like a big Velcro block, and it came with a bunch of letters, so you could kind of like write your own message with like a bag of extra letters and numbers. And then we decided to like add emojis and like a picture of him and like random little phrases also, so he could like kind of switch it around and like have the same hoodie but have it say something different whenever.
All of them are really like special in their own way because we were able to just create a hoodie version of, I think, the artists themselves, and that was obviously the goal of it, but making it left hand by like collaging it and just making it wearable, so it's just like showing off who they are, like their personality.
My advice to kids that want to make their own clothes would be, first, be yourself. Don't let your parents tell you you can't make it making clothes, because you definitely can. Just practice every day. Like, do something for an hour every day. Like, if you draw for an hour every day for a year, that's 365 hours, and eventually you're gonna get good at that. Then 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you're gonna master that art form. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there on the internet. Make whatever you want, post whatever you want, and like, good feedback is great, bad feedback is great too.